How's it going, guys? On Shapestorm here. Today we're going to be playing Fortnite Battle Royale. We're going to be dropping out Tilted Towers, and this is actually not a live gameplay, live commentary. I'm going back over and I'm voicing over because I was not commentating. I was just playing for fun. I was just trying to see if I could get better at the game, see if I could win, and I ended up winning. And I do get into a sticky situation kind of towards the middle of the game, and I was super surprised at how I got out of that. And at first, so we drop down, this guy, he tries to snatch my green burst, but he fails, and I shot him twice, but he just jumps off the edge. I've done that multiple times, and we're actually gonna skip ahead, or not skip ahead, we're just gonna fast forward, because for a long time I was just focusing on looting so that way I could get some shields, get better guns, you know, just the basic stuff so that way I can better my chances at surviving. Okay, so I just now heard someone kind of walking around, and we go around and we spot him. It was a John Wick. He was shielding up. We shoot him a couple of times, and someone else is actually shooting at him as well, but he boxes up really fast because, you know, he's a John Wick. So at this point, I'm just trying to get the high ground, and right here, someone starts shooting me from behind, and he knocks down my ramps and everything. He only shoots that ramp, and yet I completely get knocked down. I don't really understand that because I was connected to a building. That shouldn't happen. I don't know if it was a glitch or if that's actually what is supposed to happen. That guy, I just kind of shot him twice. The John Wick is back. I kind of jumped a little bit, you know, throw his aim off, and bada bing, bada boom, we came out of that gunfight safe and alive. We're gonna fast forward again because once again we're just gonna focus on looting, and it takes a pretty good time. Alright, so we're pretty much done looting, and right here we just now spotted someone. He's going into this gray building, and I didn't want to shoot him outside because I didn't want him to build outside. And right there we did a couple of shots on him. He took off all of our shield and a good amount of our health, and we end up killing him. He was double pumping, and since we don't have any shield and we're less than 75, I remembered that there were some bandages over there, so we're gonna go get those and we're gonna heal up. And I didn't want the stink bombs because right now I'm at 75 health. I would rather have bandages so that way I could keep on getting to 75 health if I get shot or if I get caught in the storm. But yeah. So the title is talking about how to trick people at the end of a game, and later on I'm going to show y'all, and I think it was pretty cool. I think it was the first time that I've tried it out myself, and it worked for me, and later on I'm hoping that it works every time. Alright, so right here, we just now spotted someone, they spotted me, we're building, you know, I get higher than them, surprisingly, they don't build. That's what I would have done. I would have kept on building, but this person, he just kind of stays under me. I'm not sure why. I would have jumped off earlier, but he ended up just shooting the gun, and we end up killing him. Someone else, they're shooting at me, so I decided to kind of box myself in because I'm only at 75 health. I want to get those shields. I could be full shielded if he's super far away, but he's not. He's actually on top of me by now, and we try to use this big shield, but I think he's about to, yeah, he's hitting me, or he's hitting the wood right there. Right here we do a quick edit. Right here, we missed the first shot. He gets a pretty good shot with his pump shotgun, but as we're in this gunfight, I was reloading, and so it was pretty weird. But we ended up killing him. Right here, we noticed another person was shooting at us, so we get back in, we box ourselves in. We're using all of the shield, and we're just gonna kind of wait it out. Since we're lower than 75 health, we're also gonna pick up those bandages so that way we can get back up. So by now, he's shooting grenades at me with his grenade launcher. I'm just like, all right, it's go time. I need to get closer to him. That's what you're supposed to do. If someone is shooting grenades at you, you want to get close to them, because then those grenades, they might damage themselves, or they might just switch to a shotgun or an assault rifle. Right here, we have the high ground now. The storm is starting to close in as well. Right here, I'm not really sure why I didn't shoot at the person, but I didn't. We end up jumping out, we end up getting into a shotgun battle, and we got 21 damage to the head. Good thing that was enough to kill the person. Right here, we drop our green AR for that scar. Of course, that's a good trade. We use the one mini that she had. We pick up the grenade launcher instead of the LMG, because that's, I don't know, I wanted that grenade launcher just in case. And right here, we pick up more bandages. Even though the storm is coming in right now, I want those minis so that way I could use them right now, and those bandages, I can use them whenever I get out of the storm. Actually, no, whenever I get in the safe zone, I can use them. So right there, I discovered that the mountain with the one hill by, I think, Fatal Fields? Yeah, Fatal Fields. That one mountain is basically perfectly in the safe zone, and I just wanted to get to up there so that way I could have the high ground over anyone else or everybody else. And we also noticed that there was a fight going on a little bit earlier, and we actually saw the building. I didn't want to get into that right away because one, I'm not completely sure if it was in the safe zone. Two, I want the high ground. And three, I don't have any intel on where they are, who's still alive, and what kind of loot they have. So I just kind of played it safe. Right here, I discovered that there was another launch pad. We have two now. I love launch pads. They're one of my favorite items in the whole game, just because it feels cool to just fly around, and it makes everything super convenient. Right here, we noticed a chug jug. Right here, I was thinking, wow, a chug jug, that would be really nice. Take a shot on this guy. He moves a little bit, and I honestly think if he didn't move, I think I would have killed that guy, and that would have been a beautiful shot. I noticed that that wall was edited, which means that he's probably going down to get that loot. He was. I take a shot, I kill him. He was using the chug jug that I needed. So right here, I build one of the launch pads that I have so that way I can quickly go get it. I noticed that someone is already pretty much there, and I don't want to get into a close fight with them, so I quickly back up, I rethink, and I'm kind of just chilling. And right here, I'm about to use the launch pad again because I think he's up top, but little do I know that he dropped down. He's looting those two dead people. Right here, I didn't want to use a shotgun because I don't want to get 21 damage against the head. I would switch to the scar because it's much more accurate, and you know, it's a scar. It's perfect. And right here, I didn't want the heavy because for some reason I was just kind of feeling the tac shotgun in this game, especially the blue tac. I was doing fine with the green tac, but the blue tac, that's even better. So right here, we're using the chug jug. We just now used it. We're making sure that everything is reloaded. We took a shot on that guy. If I aimed a little bit higher, that would have been a headshot, and that would have been such a good shot. I'm missing some good shots. I mean, I made that shot, but I didn't kill him. Right here, I noticed that the house, it didn't have a chest, but this, it did have a chest, and luckily it had a chug jug, which is perfect. I mean, if it was a blue shield, I would have been fine with that, but it was a chug jug, so that's very nice. This person, I noticed that there was a person getting that supply drop. It was the Cupid that we shot. All right, so right here is actually the part where I want to get into tricking people. Right here, I'm just building a brick 1 by 1, and I'm not gonna stay in it. I'm gonna edit the bottom and I'm gonna get away. I'm gonna build another 1 by 1 so that way people might think that I'm in the other one. If they think that I'm in this one, then that's cool. They didn't fall for the trick, but later on someone falls for it and it's pretty great. But we're also gonna make it even harder for them. We're gonna make it 3 1 by 1s, and we're actually gonna stay in this one for a little bit. It kind of reminds me of the 3 pyramids in Egypt. Right here, we're gonna build up even more so that way we can have a better vantage view. So by now, we've been chilling for a little bit, and just to make sure I look behind me, and good timing by me, we find a pink bunny that uses my own launch pad, trying to use it against me. And we stick to the high ground. This person, they just like face planted into the rock. We fall, take some fall damage. We get to jump on the pink bunny, and we shotgun them to the body and then to the face. So now I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna get into the middle 1 by 1, and we're just gonna wait it out. At first I thought the last person was in the forest, but they're actually gonna sneak up and they're gonna shoot a rocket at the first 1 by 1. Little did they know that I'm not in that one. They fall for the trick. I know where they are now. We got one shot on them, I think. We're gonna keep on building, get the high ground so that way if they use that 1 by 1, they're not gonna be at ground level or the same level as me. Right here, I'm reloading just to make sure that I can get all my shots off on them if I have to, and we're just gonna chill right here. I don't know why I shot a grenade launcher, but we get 140 damage. We killed him. Pretty easy. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment down below, share this video, favorite this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you all for watching once again, and I hope to see you all next time.